The most famous reindeer of all, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, had a very shiny nose.
Hi, hello, and happy Vlogmas. I hope you guys are doing great. Hi, my name is Kelsey. If you are new, if you are not new, I truly appreciate you coming back. I have never done one of these, and I was gonna do like, oh, ask me questions, but then I realized I don't have enough followers for that. So I Googled these. Apparently this is like a very old holiday tag. This is from like 2019, but we're here to reinvigorate it. We're gonna re-spark some questions. I did have to Google these, and these are not what people ask me. These are not my own questions. I did find these online, but I'm excited to do this. I've never done a holiday tag. This is kind of just like frequently asked questions around the holidays, and I thought it would be kind of fun so we could get to know each other and answer these questions for yourself as we go along down in the comments, just because I want to get to know everyone. And also, like, I think it's very interesting to see everyone's favorites and like what pops into your mind. And sometimes when people start sharing their favorites, it sparks other things in my mind. So definitely comment down below as we go through this, but I'm so excited to just kind of like chill, chit chat, answer some questions, hang out. I'm trying this background again. First, favorite Christmas scent. When I was writing this down, I was thinking like in general, candle home, but the person who did this tag, she started going off of perfume, and I realized that I don't have like a Christmas perfume. I have like a winter perfume, which is my Alien, it's just Alien, and that's pretty much it. But as far as scent, I love balsam and like very deep musky scents. So either like balsam, very piney, or leaves. If you've ever smelled Leaves by Bath and Body Works, then you know how just cozy and heavy and warm the scent is, and I absolutely love that. Any time of year, that is what I think of. Also, just that fresh, like cozy, piney scent. I think that those are kind of like my favorite go-tos in that department. Number 2, favorite Christmas song. This I couldn't think of, but it sounds so cheesy and it's not widely known, but Britney Spears has a Christmas song and I absolutely love it. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Let me Google it. Please hold. My Only Wish. This was on, I think, just like a random Christmas CD in the early 2000s, and I love this song. I think it is so cute. It is so fun. As far as like the classic ones, I think Little Drummer Boy is probably my favorite, just because it's like my family's favorite and it's just so like calming, and I love just like the drums. I think those are 2 of my probably go-tos. Like definitely Britney Spears for fun, and then Little Drummer Boy is sentimental and I have to listen to it every single year. I don't really love Christmas music though, in all honesty. I gotta be completely honest. I don't love all Christmas music. I don't listen to it a lot. I think it's overplayed. I get tired of it very fast, but those are my go-tos. Number 3, do you host parties? No. I love my space. We also don't have a lot of friends or family around us right now, so we really wouldn't have many people to invite. We do host Christmas every year with my parents and Ryan's mom, so that is kind of like our hosting events. What type of tree, real or artificial? We have always gotten real. So this year I really wanted to get artificial, just because I think that they last forever. You can get them up whenever you want, and it's obviously a lot cleaner and not as dirty or just messy. Like those pine needles, I still find pine needles from last Christmas. So we have always gotten real. We're gonna get real. I am trying to incorporate artificial so badly. 5, favorite Christmas food. I lean into all the baked goods. I love the sweets. I love the pastries. I love just all of, like, you think Christmas and you think cookies and bakeries and all the bread. I love all of it. It is so good. That is probably just my favorite part. We don't really have like traditional Christmas foods. That's a later question we'll go over, but as far as like Christmas foods, definitely the baked goods and the sweets. Those are my favorite every year. When do you open your gifts? Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? What my family has always done is one gift on Christmas Eve. It used to be like an actual gift that I would open on Christmas Eve. Now it's kind of transitioned into you open your gift and it's going to be pajamas for Christmas Day for all of us to wear. So one on Christmas Eve, and then we open all of our presents Christmas morning. And I am notorious for trying to make it last as long as possible, because once the presents are open and everything's over, it's just kind of like, okay, well, we just hang out and now what? So mostly on Christmas Day. Number 7, do you have a theme for Christmas decor? Yes and no. I know that there's this trend going on hating on like beige and sad Christmas. I really like it because I think everything goes together. I don't try and swing that way. It just so happens that that is what most of my Christmas decor has become, because I think I'm just a neutral person. I think loud colors overwhelm me and overstimulate me, and I just need the calming and the zen and just very soft colors. And that's why I still stray away from all of the brights and overwhelmings. So I don't necessarily have a theme, but I tend to stray towards like the neutrals, and not for any specific reason. I think it's just, I genuinely get overstimulated with a lot of color and a lot happening around me. 8, what is one Christmas tradition? I don't know that we necessarily have Christmas traditions other than like the Christmas pajamas, and we've started the tradition, I'll go into this more, of like what we have for food. So I think those would be the only 2 things that come to mind as far as our family's like Christmas traditions. But I want to start incorporating more. So this year, if you've watched any of my other vlogs, then you know I'm trying to lean into Christmas. So hopefully there will be more traditions happening and just more for me to share next year. Number 9, when do you start shopping? I generally start shopping around November. I keep a running list the entire year though. Anything someone says that they want or I think would be a great gift, I write it down. I always have a running list. But as far as shopping, I really start November, which I don't know if that's late or early for some people, but I try and wait for Black Friday because I mean, it's Black Friday. You can really get a lot of things on discount. So I really try and just be strategic about what I'm buying. So I try and create the list, create a finalized list, and then really keep an eye on discounts, what they're promoting and stuff like that. So a loose November. Number 10, favorite Christmas movie. I cannot decide between The Grinch and Elf. These 2, I can quote The Grinch from beginning to end, no problem. I have watched this movie so many times. I love this movie so much. Elf is like my teenage self love. So it's kind of like this conflict of this young Kelsey obsession and this older Kelsey obsession, and I can't decide between the 2. Both of them are just, I have to watch them 45 times each December, so I can't decide. I'm sorry. Number 11, if there's any kids in the room, then definitely cover some ears, get them out of the room. We don't want them around for this next question. Number 11, when did you stop believing? I have a distinct memory. I know exactly when I stopped believing. It was 5th grade, and I was kind of always naive, and I was an only child, so I didn't have anybody to really ruin it for me. So I believed wholeheartedly. I had no suspicion otherwise, and I remember getting teased at school because I still believed, and I was arguing and coming home and being sad. So I remember we were in our house and we were sitting at the kitchen island, and my mom told me that Santa wasn't real, along with the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy, and like all of it just came crashing down at one time for me. The Easter Bunny, I think, actually may have been, I don't think I really ever believed in the Easter Bunny. No. So it was mainly just like the Tooth Fairy and Santa and all that. That all came crashing down in 5th grade for me. So that is when that happened. Number 12, what do you top your tree with? We do ours with a cute little star. I actually got one from, I think it's Target, and it like clips onto your tree and then you just plug it into the lights and it lights up with the rest of it. We're very basic. I love just a good classic twinkly star. Now 13, I keep alluding to this. What is your main dish for Christmas? So this is like our big tradition we started, I think 2 years ago. Christmas Eve, we go for a nice steak dinner somewhere. I love a good steak dinner. Once a year, you gotta go all out. So we do that. And then on Christmas Day, we do a seafood boil, which is so non-traditional, but it is so much fun and it is so good because Christmas Eve, we're getting the traditional steak, delicious Christmas meal. And then Christmas Day, it's cooking all day. It smells so good. And then you just dump it on the table. Everybody kind of goes at it. It's very low key. We're in our pajamas most of the time. And I absolutely love it. It's one of the traditions that I hope we keep forever because it is just so much fun. My whole family loves seafood, so it's great for us. And I think that ever since we started incorporating this, it's something I look forward to every single year. And I get excited. So that is what we do for our food. Very non-traditional. What color Christmas lights? I really do like the warm. I like the yellow. I like the warm and cozy. The white is like too bright for me. I love the white for everything else. I think that it is a beautiful color to have in your house, but as far as Christmas lighting and stuff, I gotta go yellow and warm. Yeah, the white is just too bright. And the colors, I'm not a colored gal. Ryan loves the colors, but no, I'm a yellow, warm, cozy Christmas color. And last but not least, when do you decorate? And do you decorate your whole house or just certain areas? This is my bedroom, so I clearly add accents throughout the house, but the main focus is mostly the living room and the dining room table. So I usually start around Thanksgiving. This year I started probably the week before Thanksgiving. Most years it's the day of Thanksgiving, but I just wanted to feel a little extra Christmassy this year, so I did start a little early. I have no regrets about starting early. I really enjoyed it. So that is when I normally start, though, is right around Thanksgiving. It's usually a tradition to Thanksgiving weekend, just kind of get it all up and get it going, and sometimes even get the tree that weekend, but we have not gotten the tree yet, so we do still have to do that together. But we'll do that together, don't worry. Okay, well, that is all that I have for the holiday tag. I actually had a lot of fun sitting here and just kind of like getting to know you guys. I hope that you answered some questions along the way. I love getting to know everybody who's following me. So if you did like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph